Well, I'm back. And as you can see from the wardrobe, not a whole lot has changed, but we are trying to get things moving forward here. So I am going to put up a teaching video right now, walking you through the pieces of the song Spirit of the Living God and helping you know how to learn that. Before you begin watching this, you're probably going to want to check your email that came from musicupdate@hopetoall.org that you should get as a part of the email blasts. Check that email. The most recent one will have an attachment that's a 3-page PDF. The first 2 pages of that will be the melody with the lyrics underneath. They are written, it is written in such a way that you can go from top left to bottom right, no repeats, easy to follow, one line at a time, easy to read, big print, blah, blah, blah. And then the third page of that PDF will be just the lyrics alone in order by verse. Now, I'm going to refer to a couple of quick terminologies that you need to understand. Okay, obviously you know what an introduction is. There will be an introduction on the track down the line when you receive that later after you've learned this. That introduction will be 4 measures long. The music corresponds with that. So in your music it says piano begins. Okay, so you'll know to start counting from then. However, there will also be a 2-measure click before that. So you're going to get tick, 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 and then the piano begins. Okay? Those first 2 measures of click are not counted in the music. So that's just a click off to keep you oriented to the tempo before the piano comes in. That click will remain to keep you honest on your tempo, but just so that you're aware of what you're looking at. From there, as we begin, you're going to hear me refer to verses. Hopefully you know what those are. Just means that the lyrical story continues one after another. We have 4 verses. Verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4. And then finally at the very end, a tag, which I will use to describe an extra little piece in the ending. So I'm going to rehearse you on those to help you learn that, and then you can work on it on your own after that. So this will be done in a teaching style right now, and then there will be a separate video that will come along that's a little bit more concise, that has an accompaniment that you can sing along with and not nearly as much of me talking. Okay, so this is more of an explanation and to get you started. Okay? All right, this is your starting pitch. I know we didn't talk warm-ups yet, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So assuming you're warmed up, your starting note in verse 1 is right here. And it's a very simple melody. Now, if you're a guy, you're going to be singing it down here. Ladies up there. But it's only a 5-note melody, so there's only 5 pitches that you need to worry about. So it's very simple and easy to learn, okay? So I will play this right now in both octaves just to help you along. So the lyrics in verse 1 are, Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on me, twice in a row. Then melt me, mold me, fill me, use me. And then Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on me again. Simple enough. Okay? Our metronome marking is at 76. And I will pull that up on my tempo thing real here just so that you know. Like I said, the click will be going later on, but right now we're not going to have it. That is 76. Da, 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 da. Okay? So keep in mind it's a relatively mid or slow tempo. All right, here we go. Spirit of the living God. Verse 1, 2, ready, go. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on me. Again. Spirit of the living God. Now the melody changes a little. Fall fresh on me. Here's a different part. Melt me, mold me, fill me, use me, Spirit of the at this point, there's one measure of rest, and then you're going to come right back in on that same pitch again with a new verse. Make sure you familiarize yourself with these lyrics. They are fresh, 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 fresh. Here we go, verse 2. Ready? Go. Trinity, Almighty God, be in our midst. Trinity, Almighty God, be in our midst. Mighty, worthy, you are holy. Trinity, Almighty God, be in our midst. Very good. Now, after this, we go to verse 3, and there is no extra measure of rest. So it goes right into holy, interceding help, comfort us now, essence, presence, heed our reverence, holy, interceding help, comfort us now. All right, so verse 3, 2, ready, go. Holy, interceding help, comfort us now. Holy, interceding help, comfort us now. Essence, presence, heed our reverence. Holy, interceding help, comfort us now. Now we have that measure of rest again. And then we go into verse 4. Now, before we do that, I just want to point out a couple of things. You may sing this slightly differently. For instance, when you go this part, you may go like this. All of that stuff, that movement at the end and the slowing down part, we're not going to do any of that. It's really difficult to pull that together, and we want to have a consistent tempo all the way through. So notice I'm just singing it straight. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't opt for the slow down part. When we get there and you're singing along with the track, make sure you keep up. All right, back to verse 4. So we have verse 4, which is almost like verse 1, except we're going to sing us instead of me. Okay, so we're going to sing Fall Fresh on Us. And then I'll go right into the tag after. The tag at the bottom is Fall Fresh on Me from the beginning of verse 1. But now it's going to be halftime. So everything will be double the length that it would normally have been. So keep watch for that when you get there. We have Spirit of living God, fall fresh on us twice. Melt us, mold us, fill us, use us. Spirit of living God, fall fresh on us. Then a measure's rest. And then fall fresh on me. Okay? All right. Verse 4. 2, 3, go. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on us. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on us. Melt us, mold us, fill Jesus, Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on us. 1, 2, ready, tag. Fall fresh on us. All right. Okay, other suggestions. Just make sure that you think long phrases. 4 measures if you can, 2 measures if you cannot. Make sure that you open your mouth well and you sing good diction so we can understand you. And then get used to singing in such a fashion so that you know you're going to be watched. So enjoy it. Look like you're having fun. So if you normally sing and don't think about that, you may want to watch what you look like while you're singing in a phone or whatever. And make sure you don't look like you're in pain. All right? And make sure you're not in pain so that your muscles are relaxed and you're singing in a comfortable register and volume. I will say this. Try to stay either in here if you're a guy, here if you're a lady. Men, don't take it down there, please. And ladies, don't take it up the other octave either. You may want to know, oh, can we sing harmony? Well, here's the problem. I can't guarantee that it's going to work out, so I don't want to exceed expectations and then not be able to function. So I think it's best if we sing a really solid melody right now and see how well we can do with it, and then we'll go from there. So, but if you are a couple, married couple, both in the choir per se, who will be singing together when we record. Let's say you have a pair of earphones and each of you is going to take one ear and you're going to stand next to each other and you're going to sing on the camera together, i.e. like Gene and Rick Harper or the Johnsons or the Sid and Nancy, Fosheim, or anyway, some other ones. If you want to try something in harmony that still fits, we could possibly do that. But know that, as far as the harmonic structure works, right now anyway, I'm not sending along any accompaniment. So you'll have to work with the accompaniment track once you receive it to make sure whatever is in your ear sounds good to you. So if you want to steer clear of all that complication, just sing unison and sing it well. That's all that matters. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with that for now, and I'm going to get back to working on accompaniment and other stuff. So stay tuned for other videos and also audio recordings sent out that you can use to rehearse with. And if you have any questions, once again, put them in the comments below or email if you need to as you start to get your head around this. All right? Thanks so much. Let's see. There we go. Bye-bye.